Hello, y'all. Welcome to my little sitting nook in the shade. And welcome to the channel. Right, yeah, because this is digital now. It will be by the time you see it. I suppose it's digital now, being that there is a camera involved. Technology. So the idea here is to kind of create a little bit of a introduction. Why, what are we doing here? What is this thing? What's the point? Great question. I've been pondering that myself, and here's basically where I've arrived. So, hello, welcome to the channel. Nice to meet you. My name is Emma, and as an artist, I used to go by the Let Go tree. That's how I first started thinking of myself as an artist. And I'd like that. I do like that. And it may kind of remain the project name as kind of the overarching branch. I'm a multimedia artist. I work with natural materials to do sculptural suspension, mobiles, they're sometimes called, and just general installation work occasionally, but primarily I'm a writer, a singer, a poet, a performer, and the performance is really where I come alive. That's where I feel the most engaged and excited and delighted, inspired. So that's where I decided to focus my attention in current times, in recording and sharing via YouTube, mostly because I can't stand Instagram and Facebook. Also partly because the upload speeds in my mountain home are very, very slow. And so like 3 hours to put a video on Instagram is just absurd. And then I have to like go on there, and I just don't really like it. Like, no shade if you're into Instagram or Facebook. They can be very useful spaces, but it's just not really my jam. So YouTube felt like a good place to go to share in a digital way. And that's the growth edge that I'm at right now. I'm pretty comfortable with sharing in small groups in person already at open mics and fire circles and these kinds of things. It's still scary because it will always be scary to be vulnerable with this thing that comes from inside of us, that comes from, I mean, I notice for me that it feels sometimes like it comes from outside of me. It's like my higher self, or like the higher self, or whatever, that's like coming into being through my form, through my expression, through my pen, through my words, through these things. Yeah. And let's get scared, you know? Let's go into it. Let's be in the nitty-gritty edges of our lives and do things that are scary, that are worthwhile. If the risk is there, you know? If there's no risk, no reward, blah, 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 but also just like, not even reward in the sense of the monetary, but like reward in the sense of like soul growth, artistic growth, like creative growth, being more tomorrow than we were yesterday. So this is my growth edge right now. Yeah, so that's a little bit about my personal background and myself as an artist, I guess. If you have known me for a while and you've already heard some of my stuff, it has, most of what I've shared historically would fall under the category of what my friend and fellow poet calls spiritual advice. That's the genre that a lot of it falls under. And I do see them as channeled messages that Spirit gave me because it's what I needed to know. That was the medicine that I needed to learn at the time that I received it. And they've been amazing medicine bags to carry around, just beautiful healing reminders of what I can be and grow into. I feel really blessed to have received them. Zora's just off camera right now, right here. I'm petting her head. I guess a little bit more about me. You may see dogs in videos. You may hear them sometimes. I have 4 dogs, and they're amazing, beautiful creatures. 2 just over 5-month-old Border Collie and Malinois puppies that are extra energetic and noisy. I'm really hoping I got a new mic. It's this little fluff ball right here. And I'm really hoping that will help with the audio quality. I may also start going places to record that are without the dogs. I should have angled the camera just a little bit different so that my little friend here could be on camera. Are you gonna let me pick you up? Oh, come here. Here you are. Oh, this is Zora. Yeah, this is Zora. Okay, down you go. Okay, you guys want to come up too? Come here. Okay. Abajo, abajo. Okay, pórtese bien. Okay, come on. Okay, that's enough. Real world. Hi, Makana. Hi, Yota. Okay. So, speak of the dags and they shall appear. Yeah. Hilarious. My goal here is to be as real and raw and authentic as I possibly can. And so what I was starting to say was that if you're familiar with my work from the past, these are pieces that I started writing again. I used to write shitty love songs in high school, and shitty short stories in middle school. But yeah, if you're familiar with my work from the past, then and you like it, great. I invite you to stick around, please, by all means. I would love to have you here and receiving that medicine as well. If you didn't know it before, but you like it and you want to stick around, great. And I also wanted to include a trigger warning of sorts that, thankfully, I am evolving as an artist. I have brought into my understanding in many ways the pieces that I started with. They feel like they're a part of me now, and I still love them, and I still need their medicine, and will continue to share those and work on them and look to evolve those pieces. I'd like to bring in other instrumentals. I am a one instrument musician, and the only instrument that I use is my voice. I guess sometimes I drum, but it's like this kind of drumming. Ooh. Yeah. It all comes from the body, all my instruments. So if you are looking for something more complex than that, I'm not going to be your artist. That's fine. That's fine. There are all kinds of reasons that I might not be your artist. And one of those is that fuck, shit, damn, cunt, bitch, motherfucker, pussy. Those were not in my vocabulary with the spiritual advice poems, shockingly. You know, I know, it's amazing. And they are a part of my vocabulary. The small I, the person in this skin encapsulated soul meat suit thing, uses those words frequently, actually, very frequently. Yeah, so if that makes you uncomfortable, you probably aren't going to like some of the new things. And a lot of what my works that I haven't shared deal with are shadow, are the darkness. Some of them have been around for several years, and I just was not open to having others hear them. They were mine. They were mine. They were about my shadow and my experience, and my ego needed them to help process the shit and turn it into compost. And I just didn't see any reason to share it with anybody else. And also, it was way too vulnerable for me to share with anybody else. For the most part, there have been times that I have shared them in very small settings, but it's a challenge for me. And that's not what I'm doing anymore. Like, part of what I'm growing into, hi Panda, is not being afraid to make you uncomfortable, right? Is not being afraid to make me uncomfortable. There are things that need to be said because they need to be said, and they hurt and they suck, and it's like, like I don't even want to go there. And if you feel like, oh, I don't even want to go there, then like, please don't. Like, listen to your spirit, listen to what your soul, body, mind, heart, emotions, all the things needs. Like, what is it that you need? I'ma be me. And I'm gonna do me. There is a piece I'll be sharing soon where I'm gonna do me is one of the lines. We're gonna be talking about domestic violence, sexual assault, sex. We're gonna be talking about the places inside that hurt. But more the places outside that hurt. There's violence in the world. I have not many political pieces yet. But the world the interpersonal world, smaller scale, there's quite a few that are going to be fairly triggering and somewhat graphic. So I just kind of wanted to like make sure that that's said in a way that like informed consent is extremely important to me. I really, really believe in the value, importance, necessity of informed consent. I want you to know what you can expect so that you can say yes with your whole self to the parts that feel like a yes for you. And if they don't feel like a yes for you, do not, please, 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 do not push yourself to engage with something that doesn't feel right. Don't do it. Don't do it. Like, no, we don't need that. We need you to be real to you. And I need me to be real to me. And I need to do it in a way that isn't afraid of what you're going to think. Because that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here for your approval. No, no, no. I'm here for mine. Squirrel. I'm curious if that all of the dogs running away will have come through. Oh, little Mike. This is, I did just a super tiny little test with the mic. I just got it a couple days ago. And yesterday I was gone a lot, so didn't have time to do any actual recording. Bummer. But, yeah. Bullet points. Did we miss anything in that little spiel? I don't know. I don't really think so. If I think of anything else, I'll bring it forward in the future. Some things. Okay, yeah. So some things to expect from this channel are basically basically, you can anticipate that there will be videos of in the forest mostly, some at the river, mostly, I mean, pretty much all natural settings, because that's where I started singing. That's how I started writing and singing, was being in natural spaces, and it feels right. I live on 70 acres of forested mountain along the river, and it just feels... Car. Will that come through? Oh, new mic, please do magic things. My house is just right there and the road's just past it, so. Yeah. I was saying ADHD is really hard sometimes when it feels like my mind is a sieve and everything goes. Everything goes. Oh, right. Yeah, so I live on 70 acres of forested mountain and along the river, and that is the same kind of... This is new home for me in the last year and a half, but that is the setting where in 2015 I started to write these poems and songs. And prosody. There's definitely some like poetic prose mixed in there as well. But yeah, it just feels right to continue recording them in the settings where, the same kinds of settings where they were birthed. And it's where I like to be. And like, it's beautiful, you know? Like, what a great place to have as a backdrop. Who wants to put a green screen in? Gross. That's not the vibe. No, not what we're doing here. Yeah, so you can expect to see recordings of poems and songs, a cappella for now. That will probably change, but it will probably take a while. I'm currently working on a handwritten book. The final draft and the drafts leading up to it are handwritten. It will be printed ultimately. I'm not going to handwrite every single edition of the book, but so I'll probably do some videos that are like, I'm learning how to edit, and I probably will do some videos where like there's me speaking the piece out and then a side by side with like the words. I only so far know how to do it where I have the camera facing the words, the pages, and then I turn them while I'm reading it or saying it, which I kind of like. I don't know. Please give me lots of feedback. On this channel, this channel is specifically dedicated to the art. This is all about the art. I am looking at Awkward Grace as a rebranding name that came to me the other day in meditation, and is feeling like maybe that's a better name, but the Let Go tree will still probably be the wider art. I'm in a big evolution period, and kind of in a like spaghetti at the wall mode, you know, like, let's try it. Let's see what works. Let's just like do the very best that this being can do to show up in the realest way that feels most aligned, that feels most engaged for me, right? Like, I want to feel aligned and inspired and engaged with the art, and then share it. And what I'm discovering as I look at other artists and other people, I'm like, oh my gosh, when they're doing their shit in a way that they're like stoked about, you know, so excited about, just like, alive, it inspires me and it makes me a better version of me. And so my hope is that by showing up with the realest me that I can, that it can be, mosquito, that it can be exciting and enlivening and inspiring to you. So that's the goal. I'll do some more like, hey, what's up? There might be, I have another channel that has been kind of a mix of just like me as a person and not necessarily as an artist, as well as my artwork. And I don't know, I'm deciding if those want to be the same thing or if they want to be different. Regarding the trigger warning stuff, if I feel that something, I kind of want to just be like, hey, this is your trigger warning. Like, if you want to be here, be aware. I was kind of thinking about maybe doing like, if I'm wearing all black, then that's kind of a trigger warning that there's going to be something sort of spicy, like or a little bit not vanilla in there. I grew up super fundamentalist Christian. I've been out of that for, oh my God, well, half of my life. I'll be 38 in a month, and I left the church at 19. So, oh my gosh, I'm at like just as much of my life out of the church as not right now. Amazing. Yeah, still Jesus is cool. I'm cool with Jesus now. Now that I've had some time after the breakup to settle back into that, but the church and I have some issues. Yeah, I will maybe, I don't know. Let me know if you watch this, if you check it out. Let me know. Do you think there should be trigger warnings? I was thinking about doing all black if it's going to be a little spicy, just as a visual. Let you know, kind of in the thumbnail, you'd see me in all black and be like, can I handle spice right now? Or like maybe put something in descriptions or titles. Like, I have 2 new sex poems, because that's not something that I've historically written, and I wanted to. I was like, I want to try this out, and I'm actually pretty stoked with them. I feel like as art, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I am trying to recognize when it's real, when it's like, oh shit, this is good. They're new, so, they'll probably go through some revisions, but as a start, I'm pretty excited about it. But they are spicy. They are pretty spicy, I think. I don't know. I get a little excited when I'm hearing them, so it's kind of maybe a not safe for work type of a thing. I'll probably put an NSFW in the description or in the title, or spicy or something. I don't know. If you have ideas, like, please, one, I'm not going to be promoting this. This is my development space. This is for me to practice. And the only reason you should want to be here is if it's also inspiring for you. I'm going to be fuxing around with it, just trying things out, seeing what I like, what I don't like. I will not be promoting. So those who are here, like, you're the vanguard. And any feedback that you're willing to share with me will help me grow and evolve, and is so freaking appreciated. Super appreciated. And if you're willing to, like, comment in the video description, like sending me a text about it is great too. And in the video description is fabulous, because that helps the algorithm know that there's something interesting here. And it also lets me see, right, I can reference back on that for the future. Positive, kind words are great. Please don't be like an asshole for no reason, like don't be like rude. But constructive criticism, like genuinely constructive criticism, like, hey, I couldn't really hear or understand what you were saying, or like, hey, subtitles would be fabulous because I would really like to understand the words a little bit better. Could you enunciate a little clearer? Like, this brought up such and such for me. Like, if something triggers you and feels like you're like, oh, I didn't really like how that felt, That's not being an asshole. That's being real. Say it. Say it. Like, I'm not necessarily not going to share things just because somebody might have like a quote negative feeling about it. But I care about your feelings, you know, like I have care about that. So this, what are we at? 25 minutes. This is lots of introduction. I'm probably going to need to cut this down. I might not though, because my editing skills are pretty weak. So like just the fact that I finally did this and got it out there is probably going to be, and I like the long videos myself. I will show up for a long video. So maybe I'm not going to worry too much about it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll check it out. Anything else? I don't know. I think that's probably good. Welcome. Hey. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting a space to play around and hopefully bring some joy and laughter and lightness to the dark, to the fucking hard shit in our lives that hurts so fucking bad. So bad. And then play with it, you know? Be more. Yeah, that's what I got. All right. Hope this was cool for you. Hope it was as good for you as it was for me. Bada boom. Okay. Yeah. All right, y'all. Wishing you a beautiful day. Whatever day this is. This is a timeless message from your weirdo channeler of nonsense and silliness. Take care. All right. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. 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 Do we like this? It's kind of weird, huh? Just not sure about it. I'm feeling kind of like it's pretty maybe-ish. I like that the tree is here. And that I have my... Maybe if I just move that little table. That's better lighting. That's good. All right, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. How about here slash maybe that way a little bit more? Right, so, I mean, I look great, and I think the scene is pretty good. If I go like here, and I can have my stuff close to me. Now, we could do it where I am sitting and I'm just having a little chat with everybody. And that's actually probably nicer. So let's do that. Let's try that. All right. Hello, y'all. Right. I have this little boutonniere. It's not a nipple cover, in case that was unclear. There was a different name for that I was looking for. Pasty. It is not a pasty. It is a microphone. It's a new microphone with a windscreen on currently that I'm trying out to see how it works. How's it going? Can I improve the audio quality of the videos and the shares by using it? I want this on my right side.